It is once again that time. Last night, TCU proved that their Cinderella days are firmly in the past, losing a game to Oklahoma after some pretty embarrassing plays from their quarterback. I think it was something Hoover. Josh Hoover, that was his name. Wasn't a very good game. Oklahoma keeps the SEC unbeaten in out-of-conference play. They are now 11-0 in out-of-conference play, so that's incredibly impressive for them. We got to keep moving. 86 teams left. There will be 85 left by the end of this episode. Let's get this going. On episode 49 of College Football 25 Season-Long Imperialism, the next team is Bowling Green. We're finally getting rid of one of these tiny little Ohio teams. Should be a pretty quick episode unless they prove me wrong. Let's take a look at who they could play. It's finally some more MACtion. It's been a while since we've seen the MAC. They've got Michigan to the north and to the east and to the southeast. You've got Miami of Ohio to the south right here and Ball State to the west. Let's spin this arrow and find out where they're going. That's going to be northwest, which is Michigan. So on this fine October Saturday, as the crisp autumn weather arrives across America, we are going to the big house. Let's get this set up. We're going to have Michigan right here. They're an 87 overall with a 90 overall defense. And they're going to be playing against Bowling Green, a 79 overall. They're decent, but their defense is not very good. So let's get these uniforms set up. Michigan going to go with their standard, unless they have a really cool alternate that I don't know about. Away option. Alternate is all yellow. Nah. That'll be for another time. Yeah, let's just go standard for them. And then Bowling Green. What's their home look like? No. We'll just go standard road for them unless they have something cool. Orange? Let's go orange. Hold on, I gotta sneeze real quick. Okay. Let's get this going. Let's move this to noon. That's exactly what it is in real life. Bowling Green versus Michigan. Another game out in the Midwest as we slowly start to whittle away at all these little schools with tiny little pieces of territory. Could we see a crazy upset? I doubt it, but it could happen. Which just probably won't happen in the big house. I'm going to set up the road team here, Bowling Green's roster. That famous fight song, that famous sign, Go Blue, M Club supports you. All of these vaunted Michigan teammates jumping up to hit that sign. They are the defending national champions for a reason. And here comes Bowling Green, their opponent from Ohio. It's another piece of the MAC wall falling down. But Michigan doesn't really mind anymore. They took down the biggest threat in Ohio in the Ohio State Buckeyes about a week ago. Let's set up their roster as they play at home for the first time in Imperialism. That kick return is going to spin out to about the 19. Here comes Alex Orji, the starting quarterback for Wolverines. They get this roster set up. Michigan. So you're going to begin. Donovan Edwards had 172 rushing yards in his Imperialism opener against Ohio State, and he opens with a pretty good run. Well, it's decent. 3 yards there. Second and 7 now for Michigan. Orji, the pitch to Edwards. He has some blockers to the 25, but he's taken down. It's a good tackle there by number 1. His first real test, it's Jordan Oladokun making the tackle and forcing 3rd and 5. Bowling Green on the precipice of a very impressive 3-and-out. Can they finish it off? Orgy in the shotgun, 3 wide receivers out there. Sends a man in motion. Throws, short, sideline, caught. Number 3 makes the catch. That's Frederick Moore. Outside, setting Michigan up with a nice first down, and they can see if they can build some momentum here and really put this game away. I wonder if they have the Mr. Brightside fourth quarter thing. We haven't seen a lot of fourth quarter traditions here because of the commercial breaks and timeouts and such. Orgy on 1st and 10, throws over the middle and it's knocked away. I think he was trying for his tight end, but he wasn't able to complete the pass. It's a good breakup by the Bowling Green defender. The giant Jumbotron. This stadium holds around 110,000 people when it's fully sold out, like it is today. Orgy hands off Edwards again, and they shut him down. I mean, they have a clear game plan. Unlike Ohio State, who just wanted to go like mano-a-mano, see if they could use their highly vaunted defense to shut down Michigan. They could not. Donovan Edwards was never stopped throughout that game. And here comes Alex Orgy on 3rd and 9. They're going to bring the pressure here. Rush 4. Orgy throws to the right, and that's knocked away from Edwards, 4th and 9. So Michigan can't get anything significant going on offense, which will mean that it's an early punt for Michigan and a chance for Bowling Green to possibly take the lead here.
Number 19 on to punt and away.
There goes the punt for Michigan. That's a... Not sure who the punter is for Michigan. It's going to be a decent return out past the 30 all the way up to the 36-yard line. So Bowling Green will have some pretty good starting field position for their opening drive as their quarterback comes into the game. And they get rolling. Who is that quarterback? It's Connor Bazelak. Handing the ball off to the running back who flies through the defense and is able to pick up 9 yards there. That's Terrion Stewart, the redshirt junior. Making a good play. Bowling Green might be the only... No, they're not the only team. I think Western Michigan and Wyoming also use brown. But Bowling Green, one of the only teams that uses brown at all in their color scheme. It's a unique look for sure. 2nd and 1 here. Bazelak sends number 11 in motion. It's another handoff to Turner. No, Stewart. Sorry, Stewart flies through the defense to get up to the 40-yard line, and the Bowling Green Falcons are the first team to get into plus territory in this game. It's a good run for Terrion Stewart. Just screwing up the angles by almost stopping completely short in the middle of the hole, and the Michigan defense didn't know how to respond to that. 1st and 10 now. He's like another run to Stewart, and they shut him down this time. Number 30 and number 55 in there. Mason Graham had a huge game against Ohio State. He was helped out by Jimmy Rolder on that tackle. It's a good band for Michigan. And a really tiny contingency of Bowling Green fans here. Very hard to get tickets as a road fan in this historic cathedral of the stadium. Turner, another run, and he's shut down. Not Turner, Stewart is completely obliterated in the backfield. It's Kenneth Graham. I mean, their tag team of interior defensive linemen is the best in the country. And they're showing it here, making 3rd and 17. For Bowling Green, they're outside of field goal range. They need to push further if they want to score here. Bazelak rolls out, and that throw is harmlessly sent away from all their receivers by the pressure from Michigan's defensive line, and it'll bring up 4th and 17, and we're going to have 2 punts to start this one out. Are we going to see a field position battle here? Well, we've got one right now. Punter for Bowling Green is John Henderson, and he sends it deep. That's not a very good kick, but it does get past the 20 to the 15. Kind of a deceptive camera angle there. Here's Alex Orgy under center. Another run to Donovan Edwards. He gets a hole this time, 20, 25, 30. Breaks a tackle and is still going up to the 34-yard line. That's his first chunk play of the day. We should expect many, many more from him unless Bowling Green plays their absolute best defensive game of the season. Joseph Sipp Jr. was the guy who eventually got to him. Tracked him down from behind. Orgy under center. You've got a fullback, which means this is probably another run. They send the fullback in motion to try and get a better matchup. They run to the left, and that's shut down. Number 33 there for Bowling Green's defense. Jordan Porter, a senior defensive end, has spent all 4 years with the Bowling Green Falcons. And now it's 2nd and 12. Very impressive TFL there. Press coverage in the slot. Orgy hands it off to Edwards. Edwards with a little bit of space. He tries to push it back to the middle, but Bowling Green is able to contain him right there. It's only a gain of 3. So Alex Orgy, who had a couple of impressive passes against Ohio State, will have to win this game with his arm, or at least continue this drive with his arm. 3rd and 9. They spread everybody out. Still 6 men in the box for Bowling Green. Orgy, under pressure, throws the screen to Edwards. He has the blocker he needs, and he gets the first down. I mean, on screen passes like that, it's usually one defender who just has to throw caution to the wind and run as fast as they possibly can through those blockers before they're allowed to set up. And that was Joseph Sipp Jr.'s responsibility there, and he wasn't able to do it. So now it's 1st and 10 at the 46 for Michigan. Orgy hands off to the backup running back, number 26, and he is going to push forward for 5 yards. That's, what is that? Okay, I don't know who number 26 is for Michigan. Maybe we can see his jersey name here. Marshall? I could not tell you. Orgy hands it off to Donovan Edwards again, who bounces off the first defender, is able to make it 3rd and 2. And you have to think this is going to be a run here. Is number 26? Is he like redshirting and they put him into the game or something like that? Could not tell you. I should probably find out. All right, 3rd and 2. They hand it off to Edwards. Edwards tries to follow his blockers, and he does get the first down. About a 4-yard gain to the 42-yard line, and Michigan is in plus territory with a first down. I mean, he's just such an impressive running back. He is the central cover athlete for this team. 6'1", 212 pounds. He's a homegrown player from West Bloomfield, Michigan. And here comes another play. Orgy not handing off to Edwards this time, and instead he throws to number 18, Colston Loveland on the outside. One of the best tight ends in the country. And that brings us to the end of a scoreless first quarter. And we will move right into the second here. Orgy pointing out defenders. It's not a draw play. He's going to throw deep. And that is caught by number 17. He holds on after a big hit. That's Marlon Klein, securing the catch and securing a first down inside the red zone. And the Michigan Wolverines are in business. Fans are super excited about that one. You've got a defender defending absolutely nobody at the top of your screen. That should make for an advantageous run play, and Donovan Edwards is only able to pick up 3. Number 11 for Bowling Green. Got in there, Demetrius Hardeman with the tackle. They're doing a good job slowing down Donovan Edwards on these first down runs. Press coverage at the top of your screen. Once again, they have a corner defending no one. Edwards. And I guess his role there, the corner, is to just stand there and create a mismatch on the outside, an extra man flying in case the run goes out to the right. I mean, that is how Michigan was able to gash Ohio State repeatedly with these runs to the left and right. 3rd and 6. Press coverage in the slot with a safety over top of him. Orgy sends a man in motion. Waits. Wants to go outside to the end zone. Knocked away by number 7. That's a great defensive stop for Bowling Green. Can't find number 7 on this roster for them. So I don't know who came up with that play, but it was an impressive stop. And it'll be a field goal attempt for Dominic Zvada. Snap. Hold. Kick is good. And Michigan strikes first in the big house. Very nice. It's one of the most famous fight songs in the world. With those constant, like, forward motion things by the fans. It's beautiful. There goes the kickoff, and Bowling Green will have to get something going on offense here. 5, 10, 15. We got by the first defender, but not much else. Returning it only to the 17-yard line. So here comes Connor Bazelak for his second drive. Bazelak hands it off to Stewart. He's able to pick up 6 yards there. Michigan was looking for the pass. They didn't really defend the middle of the field too well, and Terrion Stewart was able to find a little pocket of space to make second down a bit easier here for the Wolverines. They'll bring up 2nd and 4. Bazelak under center. Got a powerful middle linebacker there calling the shots for Michigan. Another run to Stewart. Oh my God. Those delayed handoffs, they're not going to work against this incredible interior defensive lineman. If you give them an extra second of time on these run blocks, they're going to take over. Kenneth Grant. Another TFL, making it 3rd and 7. Bazelak in the shotgun. Stewart next to him. You got Bunch to the left. Bazelak looks that way. And he's able to make the completion on the outside to his wide receiver, number 11. It's Finn Hogan, a redshirt junior transfer, making the catch and giving Bowling Green a first down. I mean, they're not daunted. They're not scared by this environment. They want to step up and play some good football here. And that's what they've done so far. Another bunch formation to the left. Bazelak, another run to Stewart. He's able to get by the interior and pick up 3 yards. The MAC looking to have another team pick up a victory here. They've done a decent job. A lot of their wins have come against other MAC teams, though, so they want to go headhunting here. 2nd and 7. Bazelak in the shotgun. You've got a blitzing corner here. I don't know who's going to pick up that receiver. But instead, they just hand it off to Stewart, and he's able to not push forward. That's a good tackle by number 1. It's Jay-Sean Barham, the former Maryland Terrapin, making the tackle. And it'll be 3rd and 8. Can Michigan start to build out a double-digit lead here, or will Bowling Green keep this drive going? Let's find out right now. Bazelak sends number 28 in motion. Throws over the middle, and it's caught by number 2 making that catch. That's, there it is. R.J. Garcia II, a redshirt junior transfer. New to Bowling Green this year. He's from Kansas State. Escaping their defeat to Colorado in Imperialism. And he gets to survive all the way up to episode 49. And I am on the wrong roster here. There goes number 4. Oh, beautiful run by Stewart. Bounces off of one tackler. And screwed that up. Gotta go to the depth chart. There we go. So it's first down at the 25-yard line. Great blocking for Bowling Green. I don't know where the nose tackles were for Michigan. But Terrion Stewart gets all the way up to the 25, and they are in business. Bazelak with 2:35 to go. Sends Stewart out. All-out blitz. He's going to throw the swing pass to Stewart, and he's taken down. Not a very good catch there. He could not get into his running motion, and Makari Page is able to make the tackle for Michigan. This is a very talented band from Michigan. Really good recordings. 2nd and 13. Bazelak sends the tight end into play as a wingback. For some reason, they're going to run on 2nd and 13, but it does work. Stewart to the 20. To the 15, he tries to stiff arm a man. Does he get the first down? I think he does. And that is the 2-minute warning. He's averaging 5.9 yards per carry on this vaunted Michigan defense. And it's going to be 1st and 10 from the 14. Bowling Green would love to take a lead into halftime. Can they finish the job? Bazelak throws short, caught for a 3-yard gain. And when you don't have your primary read there, just gain yards. Don't put yourself in TFL situation. Those defensive linemen come in there so quickly. Find an open receiver. It doesn't have to be the open guy. It doesn't have to be a touchdown. Just move the ball forward. 2nd and 7 here. Bazelak has Stewart open, short, but he wants more. He waits, still waiting, finally runs, 10, 5, and he'll get all the way down to the 2-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal for Bowling Green. This would be a monumental upset. I mean, a truly insane outcome if Bowling Green is able to take down Michigan in the Big House. Pulling an Appalachian State here. They're going to chew clock. Got about 45 seconds left to play. Stewart's been a good running back today. Will they give it to him in this goal line situation? Yes, they will. And yes, he will score. He dives over everybody. And Bowling Green has taken the lead over Michigan. He strikes a Heisman pose in the Big House. Wow. It's a really incredible drive by Bowling Green. Saying, screw the odds makers. Screw the bookkeepers. We know how good we are, and we know we can take this team. Even if it's in the Big House and 100,000 people are watching us. There goes the extra point. It is good. Don't know who their kicker is because they have a different guy out there that is listed on their depth chart. It's going to be a kickoff here. Michigan has all 3 timeouts in 42 seconds to try and drive down the field and answer. 5, 10, 15. Out to the 24. It's a decent return for Morgan. Samaj Morgan making that return. And now here's Alex Orji. They got to move quickly here. Orji wants to go deep. Instead he goes short to Colston Loveland. 35-40. 45, and he's taken down inbounds. Timeout Michigan. But it's a great first play. That launches this drive right into motion here. We're just short of midfield with 32 seconds to go. Orji looks short. It's Loveland again. He picks up 9 yards. Quickly another timeout, so now they have to start looking to the sidelines. Or they just have to look short and just hope for a field goal to make it a 1-point game. You have press coverage to the top of your screen. Will Alex Orji take advantage of it? He waits. They cover it well. He throws short to Colston Loveland. And that is not going to be a timeout. It is a first down, so they salvage a couple of seconds here. But there's not going to be much time left. They have maybe 1 play left to get into closer field goal range or try for a deep ball to the end zone. It was Joseph Sipp Jr. with another tackle there. 15 seconds to go. Orji gets everybody set. 5-man pressure. He throws short again. And that'll be a timeout at the 30-yard line. Frederick Moore making the catch. And they'll just look for a field goal here. Unless they want 1 deep ball shot. And that is what they'll try. Empty set, 5 wide receivers. He can't complete it over the middle. Orji looks deep. He's got his man 10 and he steps out of bounds with 7 seconds to go. Donovan Edwards outside. Makes the reception and they take it to the 8-yard line. Now, do you try for a touchdown here? Do you risk it? I mean, it would just be a quick setup. If you have somebody open, you throw it. If you don't, you just throw it out the back of the end zone. That's what they will do. Alex Orji in the shotgun. They're going to try and bring cover 0 here. Orji under pressure. Throws open. Loveland is out of bounds at the 3. He couldn't stop his momentum. And now they're going to have to kick a field goal. Unfortunate turn of events here. He was wide open, but Orji overpowered the throw. This is going to be a field goal for Wolverines. Dominic Zvada to make it a 1-point game at halftime. Snap, hold, kick is good. And it's 7-6. Michigan's able to put points on the board with a methodical drive, and that kick goes right down the middle. All right, that's halftime. Let's skip right to the third quarter here. Bowling Green will receive the ball. They had an incredibly impressive drive to take a 7-3 lead. Can they replicate it here to try and make this an 8-point ball game? Kick return to the 10, to the 15. He's not able to get much further. So here comes Connor Bazelak. Under center, he's got Terrion Stewart in the backfield. They hand it off to Stewart, and Stewart's taken down. Mason Graham setting the tone defensively in this second half. I mean, you would think that Donovan Edwards would be a lock to be the rushing yards leader in any game he plays in Imperialism, especially against the MAC team. But Terrion Stewart is making it a conversation here. He's in the backfield on 2nd and 12. They hand it off to him again, and he's obliterated. Again, those delayed handoffs are not working, and Kenneth Grant is able to step up and shut that play down, which will bring up 3rd and 15. It is a must-pass situation for Connor Bazelak. Can he answer the moment with one of his own? He's in the shotgun. 2 wide receivers. Maybe 3. There might be one guy at the bottom of your screen. Bazelak on 3rd and 15. Under pressure. Throws short. Stewart will not get the first down. Jay Sean Barham makes the stop, and Michigan will get the ball back with a chance to take the lead. Just not as good of an opening second half drive you would want to see from the Bowling Green Falcons, and they'll punt it away. There goes the punt for Bowling Green. It's a spiraling kick that lands right in the M. That's a good return for Samaj Morgan. Out to the 38-yard line, about 12 yards. That may be the longest punt return we've seen so far in Imperialism. Orji under center. Waiting, looking, rolls out to the right. Will run it himself, and he's able to pick up about 4 yards there. Getting something out of nothing after Bowling Green covered all of his receiving targets. I mean, I would say that their offensive shortcomings are a problem, but they already beat the best defense in College Football 25 in the horseshoe. So I don't think those worries are well-founded. Orji hands off to Edwards. Edwards tries to get a block. He gets outside to the 30, and he's taken down right there to force 3rd and 2. I mean, Bowling Green can hold their head high and say that Donovan Edwards has not really gashed them today. Not yet, at least. 3rd and 2 now. Orji under center. You got Donovan Edwards in the backfield. They hand it off. He gets some blockers, but he's taken down 1 yard short of the first down. Now, what do you do here? Do you send out your kicker for a 46-yard field goal to take the lead? Or do you go for it and try and make this a possible 14-7 ball game? What is the choice here? They will kick the field goal. It's Dominic Zvada. Snap, hold, kick is good. He nails it from deep, and Dominic Zvada has given Michigan a 9-7 lead here. Just double check to make sure that is his name. Yep, it's Dominic Zvada. He's had 3 field goals today. He did not have a single field goal attempt in the win over Ohio State. But they're counting on him today, and he's delivering. So Bowling Green will get another possession here with 3:28 to go. All they would need is a field goal to take the lead. Let's see if they can get that. Kick return comes out to the 5, to the 10. Jukes past somebody and is able to get to the 16-yard line. So here comes Connor Bazelak. He needs to move the ball efficiently here. They hand it off to Stewart, and he is dropped in the backfield by number 30, Jimmy Rolder, making another stop for this Michigan defense. They've had so many tackles for loss. I think they had 19 TFLs against Ohio State, and they are racking up even more of them today. And it's 2nd and 13. Bowling Green backed up deep in their own territory. Hundreds of thousands of Michigan State fans cheering them on. You got to reverse to the outside, and that's another TFL for Josiah Stewart, making it 3rd and 20. And Michigan's defense trying to shut this game down like only they can. And this defense is going to be a problem for anybody that faces them going forward. Bazelak in the shotgun. We have press coverage on the outside. He waits, stops, under pressure, and avoids the safety by throwing it out of bounds. And it'll be 4th and 20. Minus 10 yards there, not ideal. So now, it's going to be another punt for Bowling Green, and another chance for Michigan to stretch their lead out. John Henderson sends this punt deep at the back of his own end zone to the 37-yard line. So now it's 1st and 10. Orji to Edwards. He pushes forward and picks up 4 yards there. Sorry about the car alarm in the back. That's just not going to stop anytime soon. 2nd and 6. It's a beautiful, beautiful stadium. I would love to go there someday. Orji under center with Donovan Edwards in the backfield. And a fullback. It's number 44, Max Bredesen. They hand it off. Edwards tries to get the first down, and he does. Just keeps his legs churning and gets his body into the middle of the field. Is able to fall forward to get the first down for Michigan to the 25-yard line. They're officially in business. Orji under center once again. They want to keep establishing this ground game. They hand it off to Edwards. No, it's a play fake. Orji wants the end zone. Throws it that way, and it is caught. Tyler Morris making the catch for Michigan, and it's 1st and goal from the 4. A touchdown here could make it 17-7, although it's more likely they'll just kick the extra point to make it a 9-point ball game. So it's 1st and goal. Alex Orji with a heavy set to the right side. They pitch it to Edwards. He gets the outside edge. Touchdown, Michigan. And this home crowd is going nuts for their team as they look to shore up their 2nd victory in Imperialism and take down more of the MAC wall as Michigan looks to take over the entire state of Ohio. Donovan Edwards with another score. He hasn't been as dominant as he was against Ohio State, but he is getting the job done against an inferior opponent with a 72 overall defense. Will they go for 2 here? That is the choice. Let's see what they go with. They will not. Zvada comes in for his 5th extra point of Imperialism. And he drills it 16-7. 4 plays, 37 yards. They take advantage of the short field to make it 16-7. And we're not quite in Super Sim territory yet. But I mean, if Bowling Green can't get positive yardage in this drive, they can get a first down. We might go there just to finish it off because Bowling Green's offense has not looked all that impressive today. 5, 10, 15. We won't get much further than that. So here comes Bazelak on 1st and 10. Hands out to Stewart. Stewart's going to get some positive yardage here, but only 2. Only 2 yards. Derek Moore was the main guy there to make the tackle. I believe it was Ernest Hausman also in on the stop, which will bring up 2nd and 8 for the Bowling Green Falcons. 7 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter. They probably won't run a play here. 3, 2, 1. No. And we go right to the 4th quarter here. 2nd and 8. Bazelak in the shotgun, empty set. The desperation has set in. He throws quickly. That's caught! A huge pass completion to number 1. That's Malcolm Johnson Jr.'s first catch of the ball game. And suddenly the Bowling Green Falcons are back in field goal range. They took advantage of a bad play by the Michigan pass defense. And he had a speedy wide receiver open. Number 20 is eventually able to catch up with him. Jair Hill is able to make the tackle, but he cannot stop a huge, huge run. Bowling Green back from the dead. Can they launch a comeback here in the 4th quarter? Bazelak sends number 2 in motion. He's looking short. Now he wants to look to the sideline, and it's caught by number 2. That's RJ Garcia's 2nd catch of the ball game, making it 2nd and 5, and they stop the clock with 6:17 to go. He was open. Mason Graham flew in. He was able to get the throw off for a 5-yard gain instead of a sack from Mason Graham. Trips to the right. Bazelak throws deep, caught. And they're in the red zone, and the Bowling Green Falcons are in business. Malcolm Johnson Jr. with another catch. And a touchdown here would make it a 2-point game, which means that they would only need a field goal to take the lead if they can get one more stop against this Michigan ball club. Twins to the right, 1 receiver in press coverage at the bottom of your screen. Bazelak takes the snap, hands off to Stewart, and he stiff arms a man and keeps moving forward to pick up 3 crucial yards to make it 2nd and 7. Are we seeing another historic upset here in the big house? Let's find out. 2nd and 7. Bazelak comes in under center with Stewart in the backfield. Michigan stacking the box in a major way, but they will throw out of this formation. Bazelak throws just before he's hit, and it's out of bounds. Mason Graham once again providing the pressure on that play. He is determined to not let Bowling Green have a clean pocket on any of these throws. That's going to make life much harder here for Connor Bazelak and the Bowling Green passing offense. Press cover to the top of your screen. Bazelak throws short. No! A heartbreaking drop there for Bowling Green's receiver. I don't know who that was, but he's probably glad we don't know his name after that drop. Oh, it's Harold Fannin Jr., the tight end. So here's a field goal. It will make it a 1-possession game for their kicker, number 98. Sends it into the air, and he missed it. Anaya misses the kick. Alan Anaya. Just a really, really bad miss. Going wide left. So Michigan will get the ball back. Up by multiple possessions. And if they score here, I think we're just going to go straight to Super Sim. Alex Orji under center. Hands off to Edwards. He gets a hole. He's able to get the first down to the 30-yard line. And Bowling Green is going to have to start thinking about timeouts very soon here, because they need to score twice to keep this game alive. 4:15 to play. This is where having a good run game just makes things so much harder against your opponent. Orji hands it off to Edwards. No, it's a play fake. He looks deep, and that is caught by number 17. The backup tight end makes the catch, Marlon Klein, all the way out to the 43-yard line, and Michigan's close to field goal range here. Now, field goal wouldn't really help them because it would still be a 2-possession game, so they want a touchdown here to try and put this game away for good. 3:35 to go. He's tackled inbounds. That takes even more time off the clock. Another pass for Orji. Throws. Quickly almost picked off. Off-target throw goes into the hands of Joseph Sipp Jr., but he can't secure it. It'll be 2nd and 10 here with 3:19 to play. Michigan wants to finish this game out. Alex Orji in the shotgun. Orji hands it off to Edwards. Tries to go outside, and he cannot break the tackle. It's a good fundamental tackle there by Demetrius Hardiman. The TFL and Donovan Edwards bringing up 3rd and 12. This play will decide the ball game. They're outside field goal range. They have to get a first down here if they want to really put this one away. Alex Orji in the shotgun. They've got a bunch of blockers to the left. Orji will throw on 3rd and 12. He launches deep, diving, catches, dropped by number 83. I don't know who that is because he's not on their roster. But it's a bad drop there for Michigan. And it'll bring up a punt. They're going to try and pin Bowling Green back here. There it goes. It's a wobbler. And it goes out of the 18-yard line. So Bowling Green has one opportunity here. If they can't score, then it's all over. Bazelak throws deep, sideline, knocked away. Will Johnson with another clutch play. We've only really said his name twice. Those are 2 clutch moments. A game-clinching interception against Ohio State, and a big-time pass breakup in the 4th quarter against Bowling Green. It's 2nd and 10. Bazelak gets another bite at the apple here. Can he respond? Mason Graham is double teamed. Bazelak throws, caught. And that'll be a 7-yard gain. That's going to take us to the 2-minute warning here. Third and 3, this is what decides it. Bazelak in the shotgun. He's under pressure. He throws long, and that is a diving catch made by number 0. Harold Fannin Jr. makes up for his earlier drop. And Bowling Green stays alive with 1:57 to play. Now the clock starts running. They're at the 40-yard line. And you almost just want to get into long field goal range and try and salvage as much clock as possible. Bazelak looks to the sideline. 1:44 to go. Takes the snap. Throws quickly. It's caught by number 4. And he gets into field goal range. Bowling Green calls their first timeout. Might have been Jalen Tillman making that catch. Not entirely sure, but it's 1st and 10 regardless. Bazelak, under pressure from Mason Graham, is able to get the throwaway out of bounds. That's all you can do. I mean, when your best pass rusher is a defensive tackle, that can make any missed block by an offensive lineman a lethal, game-ending mistake. So now it's 2nd and 10. 95 seconds left in this ballgame. Bowling Green's chances of victory are so small, but they are still alive. Bazelak wants to throw deep, trying to throw deep, has all the time in the world because they're triple teaming Mason Graham, and they get the block to RJ Garcia to the 5, and he's out of bounds at the 4. Bowling Green staying alive here. 85 seconds to play. Honestly, if I was them, I would kick the field goal, onside kick, and just use your timeouts to try and survive another day. Bazelak will run another play here. He takes the snap, has Stewart going into the end zone. He's sacked. See, that's what you try to avoid by kicking the field goal immediately. Instead, it's Josiah Stewart causing a loss of 9 there. To be 2nd and goal, they will not call the timeout. So now their chances of victory are so small unless they're able to convert on an onside kick. Bazelak brings everybody back out. They're not going to call the timeout yet. Waits, throws short to the tight end, and I mean, now you have to call your timeout. And it's all going to come down to the onside kick. It's now or nothing for Bowling Green. Connor Bazelak in the empty set. 52 seconds to go. Crowd getting loud here. Bazelak under pressure up the middle, and he's sacked, and he lost the ball. And it's going to be recovered by Michigan, and that is your ball game. Kenneth Grant makes the recovery, and the Michigan Wolverines will survive and take down the Bowling Green Falcons to gain a little bit more territory in the American Midwest. It was Mason Graham, the defensive MVP for the Wolverines today, forcing the fumble. Kenneth Grant gets the recovery. Are they going to call a timeout here? They will not. And that's the end. The Michigan Wolverines, after shocking Ohio State a week ago, come in and take down another Ohio team in the Bowling Green Falcons. And the MAC loses another member of their conference. The Big Ten gets another victory, and they have their clear frontrunner. Donovan Edwards only 66 rushing yards today, but he does get a touchdown. The only touchdown of the day for Michigan. Let's go to the map. A couple of these highlights here. The touchdown for Terrion Stewart, flying into the air. Michigan sings their alma mater. And they finish this out. Let's go to the map. Bowling Green, you had some fun moments, but this was coming at some point. You had to know that. Bye-bye. shit. Okay, and can we make the logo bigger if we put it there? I think we can. We'll move it, but we have to put the logo where it is the biggest. Or maybe we just... No. That's where it'll go. And the Michigan Wolverines get their second victory. They expand out their territory a little bit. And they put their M a little closer to their home territory. And that'll do it. We will see y'all tomorrow for episode 50 of this series.